Welcome to the Daily Jing for October 16th, Wednesday. Hope everybody had a good fall break, and now we're back to it. Um, I went in and looked at your first drafts of your first topic informative papers, and I put some comments into it. And if you look at the bottom, I put an end comment that looks like this. So you provided a good, fair, poor, no summary of the topic. But you had no or few citations. The idea here, and you should look at this sample in the e-text, which is on page 67. It's called Protecting Your Privacy, to see how he cites his information. You can't just paste in information, do a data dump here without citing where you took it from. And really, the way to deal with this is this second item, which is to provide a brief account of the sources found on the topic and why they are important. Um, Very few of you did this, and this is right in the assignment sheet. You should go and look at the assignment sheet again, because I'm taking these grading criteria here straight from the assignment sheet. And then the last one has to do with the refined question and thesis. The topic starts with a question. That's what I gave you in the topic. Each one of those is a question. And what you need to do in the paper is to refine that question. Many of the questions are too broad, and find some part of it that you want to give information about. Okay, so each of these I gave 3 points to, with a total of 9 points. And then I told you what the plagiarism risk was to your paper, whether it was low, medium, or high. And this was reflective of the fact that you did or did not put citations into your text. So, in the next two topics, that you write, the second one is due today, but you should really pay some attention to what I'm asking you to do here, because you will have a harder time of writing these if you and getting the score you want on these if you don't pay attention to my criteria here. And I'm going to have an example of what I want you to do later on today or tomorrow, and I'll post that into D2L here in the news page, and I'll accompany it with a little jing to explain what this person has done in his paper, and what you need to do in the papers, not only to revise this first paper that you've written, but to go ahead and write the next 2 papers using the criteria that I'm asking you for. And if you go to the assignments, this is on D2L here. If you go to the assignments and you click on the informative essay here, down a little ways you will find the 3 items I'm talking about here. So you need to pay attention to this, because this is what I'm looking for with these informative papers. And like I said, I'll give you an example of it hopefully by later today or tomorrow. So the question of the day is, where can I find the example of a good uh, informative paper? And I will provide that sample and post a link to it off of the D2L here, the D2L news page. Okay? All right, thanks. Bye.